Hey girlfriends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sydney Simone. I'm a signed model based in Atlanta. I'm signed to MMG New York and I've been modeling since 2019. As y'all can tell from the title, today we're going to be talking about how you are going to start your modeling career in 2025. Okay, so the first step that I would take if I was restarting my modeling career all over in 2019, starting from scratch, the first thing I would do is research. So when it comes to modeling, there's a lot of different types of models. When people think of modeling, a lot of times they just think of tall and skinny runway model, but no, there are plenty of types of modeling. There's runway, there's commercial, there's fitness, there's parts, there's swim, there's e-commerce, there's streetwear. There's so many types of modeling and so many little niches that you can get into. So even if you don't have the conventional model look, there is probably a modeling area for you. So the first thing you want to do is research the different types of modeling, and you kind of want to figure out which one fits you best. So as we know, most runway models are tall. They're usually 5'9" and up, and they also are usually a slim figure, so usually a size 2. Honestly, so if you don't really fit that description, runway modeling might not be the type of modeling for you. If you are shorter but you have a gorgeous face card, then beauty modeling might be for you. Modeling for makeup brands, skincare brands, that modeling that focuses on the face, commercial modeling. If you are Miss Body Yaddy Yaddy, you got the curves, you got the figure, you got the hips, then maybe swim modeling is for you. So definitely research the different types of modeling and decide which one would fit you best. Which area would you most likely have the most success in? Which type of modeling do you look at and you're like, okay, this girl looks like me. She has a similar face card. She has a similar body type. She has similar qualities as me, and she's really successful in this type of modeling. Once you've researched different types of modeling, you definitely want to narrow down to like 1 to 3 categories or 1 to 3 niches that you are going to focus on. And again, these are the niches that fit you best based on your looks, your height, your body size, and just kind of what you bring to the table, your interests, and what you genuinely think that you would enjoy doing and you would be most successful in. So once you've chosen your 1 to 3 categories or 1 to 3 niches, you really want to start tailoring your look and your portfolio to fit those niches. So if you want to market yourself as a swim model, your Instagram and your portfolio needs to look like a swim model. If you're trying to be a runway model, when I go to your Instagram, I should see pictures of you walking. It should give runway model. If you want to be a beauty model, I should go to your page and I should see a lot of beauty headshots. I should see headshots with you with a full face of makeup, with creative makeup, photos that focus on your skin. If you want to be a fitness model, I should see fitness content on your page. I should see professional photos of you in athletic and athleisure clothes doing fitness poses. Whatever modeling category you're going for, whatever niche you're going for, your whole look and your vibe and your portfolio and your pictures needs to give that. So if you want to be a beauty model, if you notice in a lot of beauty photo shoots, the girls are very expressive. It's a lot of headshots. So whether it's a makeup brand, a skincare brand, or whatever it is, usually they have a lot of smiling photos. Smiling with the mouth open, looking like they're laughing, looking like they're having so much fun. This is for beauty and commercial. They do a lot of facial expressions. So I should see that on your page. I shouldn't see only photos of you just mugging and smizing, because that doesn't really give commercial. Commercial is kind of like lifestyle. Think about advertisements. When people are advertising a product, they normally, sometimes they do give face when they're advertising a product, but they also a lot of times look really happy. You know, if you're trying to sell me your lipstick, you need to look like the happiest girl holding this lipstick with this lipstick on, or the baddest bitch holding this lipstick, you know? So you really need to embody the category that you're going for. You also need to think about your hair and your look. If you notice, a lot of black girls in runway modeling have short haircuts, mostly short and natural. A lot of them wear really natural froze, so maybe that's something that you will consider if you want to be a runway model. Not saying that's what you have to do, but that is a very popular look for black women in runway modeling. Step number 1, do your research and figure out what 1 to 3 modeling categories best fit you. Step number 2, make some type of mood board, some type of Pinterest board of the type of photos and type of portfolio you need to curate to market yourself as this kind of model. Now that you have some direction, you've done your research, you kind of know what area you're going into, it's time for you to start taking photos, and you need to start taking photos consistently. So a model is a muse. A model is someone who is given a concept and they help bring that concept to life, or they're given a product and they help sell that product, usually through photos, sometimes through video, or through runway. So if you're telling me that you want to be a model, you need to be extremely comfortable in front of the camera. You need to know how to sell a product or sell a look or a vibe or an aesthetic. If I'm a brand owner and I'm coming out with a new line of clothes and it's all leather clothes, and I want to put you in a leather jacket, and I tell you, okay girl, I'm putting you in this leather jacket, the vibes is very much motorsport, very much babby, and basically I need you to sell the product. If you're a model, you should know what that looks like. When you get on set, no one should have to tell you how to pose, no one should have to tell you what facial expressions to do, no one should have to tell you like the overall vibe that they're going for more than once or twice. So you need to be taking photos, you need to be practicing your poses, and you need to be practicing your facial expression. So step number 3 is to start taking photos consistently, and you're doing this because you're trying to practice your posing, your facial expressions, and your comfortability in front of the camera. So step number 4 is to market yourself as a model on social media. So all these pictures that you're taking, you need to be posting them on social media, girl. Social media is a model's best friend, okay? This is how you're gonna get people to see you as a model. This is how you're gonna get jobs. This is how you're gonna get seen and just recognized as a model overall. So you need to start posting pictures on Instagram, and it does not have to necessarily be professional photos right away, but it does need to be good quality photos. And every week I should see a new picture of you that shows some more range, shows some new poses, some new facial expressions, just something different, something just given every week, okay? And basically the goal with this is you want people to see you as a model. You want people to start taking you serious, and you want to start getting your face in front of as many people's eyes as possible. When the dude with the brand that got 200,000 followers, when he is planning his next photo shoot and he's trying to think of what girl can I use as a model for my shoot, he thinks of you because he's been seeing you posting, eating the girls up, giving very much model every single week. Now eventually you are going to need to start posting some professional pictures, and you are going to need to start investing in some professional pictures to build your portfolio, because that's what modeling is really about. And when you start posting on Instagram a lot and it's not professional photos, it is easy to kind of get boxed in like that Instagram model title instead of an actual model. Now I will also say I do truly think that Instagram model is a category of modeling these days, and I don't think being an Instagram model is a derogatory thing. A lot of models look down on Instagram models and talk shit about them, but a lot of Instagram models are making hella money. Like, they're making good money. They're making just as much as the real models or regular models. So don't knock Instagram modeling. If that's what you're going for, then that's what you're going for. But if that's not what you're going for, then you definitely want to start taking professional photos and really building your portfolio. And remember, we are building our portfolio to fit those 1 to 3 categories that we decided on in the beginning, because when we start booking jobs, we want to book jobs in those categories, so we want our photos to align. So one of the questions that I get all the time is, how do you get professional photos? How do you get photographers to want to work with you? Like, are you paying for all these pictures? And I'm gonna be honest with you, in the beginning, yes. In the beginning, I paid for all my photo shoots. Modeling is an investment in the beginning. It really is. Photographers, you know, photography is their job. They don't want to just shoot with anyone for free. If they're gonna shoot with somebody for free, it needs to be worth their time. It needs to be somebody that they know is gonna come on set and give and deliver whatever they're trying to bring to life. So they're not gonna just do that with someone who hasn't proven themselves. So you will have to pay for shoots in the beginning. Now, the more you shoot and the more you put out quality work, the more photographers will start to notice you, respect you, and see what you're doing. They'll start to want to collaborate with you, and which basically means shoot with you for free. So that's kind of what happened for me. So I started modeling in high school. Every time, this is how passionate about modeling I was. Every time I got some kind of money, whether it was Christmas money, birthday money, or whatever the case may be, I would buy a photo shoot. It even was to the point where I asked for a photo shoot for Christmas. The first photo shoot I ever did, I asked for it for Christmas. It was a Christmas gift from my dad. So you will have to invest and you will have to pay for photo shoots at first. But so once you start to prove yourself, photographers will want to shoot with you for free, and you also will get comfortable or more comfortable asking photographers to shoot with them for free. So sometimes you're gonna have to shoot your shot. I'm just tell you right now, sometimes you got to shoot your shot, you got to slide in some DMs once you kind of been, you know, putting out them quality photo shoots and you're very comfortable on set and you feel like it's worth it for somebody to work with you for free. I would DM photographers like, hey, I'd love to test shoot. Are you doing any test shoots right now, or are you open to collaborations? You can be like, you know, I have this amazing idea, I'd love to pitch to you, I think this would be a bomb shoot, I'd love to recreate with you. Or you could just be like, hey, I'm looking to collaborate, do you have any ideas that you've been sitting on that you really been wanting to bring to life? Like, you know, I'm down, just let me know, send me any ideas you have, I'd love to be your muse, like just anything like that. And then eventually you're gonna get so good and so comfortable in front of the camera and have such a good reputation for being such a great model that people are gonna want to pay you to model. But we're gonna get to that a little later. But I do want to say this, don't be sliding in people's DMs asking them to collab if you are not collab worthy. So what I mean by this is, at this point in your journey, if you're DMing people asking them to collab, asking them to shoot with you for free, you need to be giving professional model. And when I say giving professional model, I mean you're on time, you're not late to shoots, you're prepared. When you come to a shoot, if you're supposed to be hair and makeup ready, you're hair and makeup ready. If you're supposed to be clean face, ready to get your makeup done, you're clean face, ready to get your makeup done. If you were supposed to provide the outfit, you got the outfit, you ready to go. Whatever it is for this shoot, you are ready. Number 3, you don't need much direction. You don't need the photographer to tell you every pose. You don't need the photographer to constantly come up to you and tweak you and move your arm. You pretty much have a flow. You pretty much have a set of poses that you do, depending on the type of shoot that you're doing, if that makes sense. You know facial expressions. You're not the model that just only has one face. You know how to smize. You know how to smirk. You know how to smile. You know how to do a fake laugh. You know how to look annoyed, angry, sexy, feisty. And you're also just a pleasure to work with. You are open to new concepts. You're open to new ideas. If the photographer has an idea for you to do a crazy pose with your leg up, long as it's nothing raunchy or sexual or weird, but if he has an idea for you to do some crazy pose where you bending over, you're open to it. If he wants to do a shoot at a skate park or inside a pool or on the side of the highway like I've done before, you are open to it. You're open to different ideas, and it's truly a collab. That's another thing. Don't ask someone, a photographer, to collab with you but then you want to control everything. Collabing means collaborating. That means two people coming together, and it is a collaborative effort. So don't just try to use somebody for a birthday photo shoot and be like, oh, can we collab? Whole time you trying to do your birthday photo shoot. That's not cool. When I say collabing with someone, it is beneficial for both of y'all. So y'all are gonna get pictures that are beneficial for your portfolio and beneficial for the photographer's portfolio as well, and it's worth both of y'all's time, and y'all are both having a good experience. So that's what I mean when I say you're giving professional model and you're worth collaborating with. Okay, editing Sydney, checking in real quick. I feel like the way that I just came across giving y'all like the qualities of a professional model came across really intense, and as if you have to have all those things checked off in order to book a shoot or to collab with someone. That is not 100% true. Those are all things that you should be working toward, but I don't want that to chicken y'all out of booking shoots or collabing with photographers. These are just things that you need to keep in mind and that you need to be working toward. But obviously no one is perfect. You know, you can still be pursuing your career even if you're not 100% or you're not fully confident in all of those areas. So I just want to say that. And also, if you are just starting out, reach out to beginner photographers. Reach out to people that are kind of at your level when it comes to photography and modeling, and they're looking for people, you know, that are newbies, and they're just kind of starting out. So it's okay if you're not perfect. So moving on to step 6, to becoming a model. I feel like as soon as you feel comfortable, you should start submitting yourself to modeling agencies and modeling jobs. So you definitely need to follow as many modeling agencies as you can on Instagram if you are looking into being signed or you're interested in being signed. As far as modeling agencies go, you can live anywhere and get signed anywhere, but starting out, if you live in a major city, I would recommend that you try to sign to a agency in your city or near your city. But you can live in, like, you can live in Atlanta and be signed in New York. I live in Atlanta and I'm signed in New York, but you can also live in Atlanta and be signed in Atlanta. So it just kind of depends. But I definitely say follow agencies, look at the models they're posting, look at which of their models are getting the most jobs, what kind of models are getting the most jobs for that agency. Go on their website and find the girl that looks like you and figure out what jobs she's getting, what area of modeling she excelling in, you know, and also be on the lookout for when these agencies are having open calls, because you can go. And also agencies are usually taking submissions online year round. Submit your photos to them online. Now when it comes to submitting for modeling agencies, they do require digitals. So I think I made a video on this before. Digitals are basically photos of a model with very minimum makeup, minimum hairstyling, and it's just pictures to kind of show the agency or the brand how you look as a blank canvas, your natural skin, your natural hair, your body, stuff like that. So for a digital, you either wear a black swimsuit or a fitted black top and black jeans or denim jeans. And they don't have to be professional. If they're professional, I mean, it looks better, but they don't have to be professional. They can be iPhone as long as they're good quality and natural sunlight. And then I also think you should follow as many casting agencies as you can as well. If you go on my Instagram, if you live in Atlanta, I follow a lot of Atlanta-based casting agencies, but I follow a lot of just worldwide casting agencies too. So go on my Instagram, go to my following and type in casting, and you're gonna find all the casting agencies that I follow. You can follow them as well. They pretty much post any casting opportunities they have, and this could be music videos, commercials, brand photo shoots, brand campaigns. Anytime they post something that you feel like would be a good fit for you or relates to you, definitely apply for it. Another way to book modeling jobs or to submit for modeling jobs is through apps or like modeling job networks, but a lot of times they have apps and websites. So Backstage is a popular one, Pop Bookings, New Book, Casting Networks is a popular one. There's a lot of them that a lot of big brands post their modeling jobs on. So definitely do your research on that, and then you can download some of those. Me personally, I've never gotten a job from an app. I do know people that have. A lot of them you have to pay for monthly, and I do know people who say it's worth it and they've booked a few like high-paying jobs out there. Me personally, I haven't. I get all my jobs through pretty much Instagram, and then now that I'm signed, I'll be getting jobs through my agency. I also have people that just DM me or reach out to me for opportunities because I market myself as a model on social media. They see me putting the rake in, they see me putting out quality content, they see that I'm consistent, and so, you know, I'm the first thing that comes to their mind, or one of the first people that comes to their mind when they are looking for a model. So they just reach out to me and they ask me my rate, and I tell them my rate. So step number 7 is to attend networking events. So as I mentioned earlier, modeling is a lot about networking, and it's a lot about who you know. So knowing people and having a good reputation in the modeling industry will really get you far. Try to go to as many networking events as possible, especially if you live in a big city like Atlanta or New York or LA or Miami, Houston, Dallas, whatever. Try to go to networking events. You may want to make business cards or make comp cards and pass them out and give them to people at these networking events. Me personally, I do have business cards when I go to really big when I go anywhere, but especially when I go to a big networking place or a place where it's going to be a lot of business owners, brand owners, or brands in general. I take my business cards and I'm giving them out like crazy. Everybody that I meet, everybody I walk up to, I'm giving them my business card, or I'm letting them scan the QR code. It's not my wallpaper right now, but I have a QR code that takes you to my Instagram, and I have a QR code that takes you to my portfolio website. And I let people scan it and it takes them right to it, or I give them my business card. And tip number 8 is to keep going. Modeling is a journey. You will definitely have to repeat some of these steps over again. Sometimes the tips and steps will get out of order, but modeling is just something that you have to be consistent with. You have to keep working it. You have to put the work in, practice your walk, practice your facial expressions, practice your posing, do more photo shoots, take more photos, keep refining your portfolio, keep improving your portfolio, keep reaching out to people, keep trying to get in certain rooms, keep networking with other models and figuring out what they're doing and what's working for them. You just have to, it's something you have to keep pushing it. There isn't like one way to get into modeling. Everyone's modeling journey is different. Different things work for different people. And like I said, there's so many different types of modeling and so many different ways that you can get your modeling jobs. And in my opinion, none of them are better than the other, honestly. There's pros and cons with everything. everything. So just keep going, keep putting the work in. Once you feel like, okay, I've done enough collabs, I've done enough free work, start charging people, set some rates. And anytime someone DMs you and asks you to model a product for them or a brand or whatever the case may be, let them know, hi, I'd love to, these are my rates, and tell them your hourly rate. And yeah, just keep going. I'd love to make more modeling videos, so just let me know if y'all have any more specific questions or anything y'all want me to make a dedicated video on, and I would love to. Once again, my name is Sydney Simone. I'm a model based in Atlanta. You can follow me on Instagram at the Sydney Simone, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.